Hello and welcome to another episode of eScoot Talks. Today we're in Zagreb at Yaron Lake again and I'm testing another Ninebot scooter. In March this year I was here testing a Ninebot D28E that I got for zipping around, but unfortunately the battery wasn't the best option. So I decided this time to try and get my hands on something that's going to have a little bit better battery, and that's this Ninebot MAX G30. Now, we're going to go for a little bit of a spin. We're actually recording this with the DJI NEO with the new firmware, and I'm going to actually now try and trick it into chasing me at the max speed. Let's see. Okay, can it chase me? The max speed, this is an analog version of the Ninebot Max G30 that goes 32 kilometers per hour. Max speed, we are doing 30, and the Neo is following me really nicely. So far, so good. New firmware is doing a pretty nice job. I got scooter, I'll be honest, I got it dead cheap. I got it for like 100 quid with a fast charger included. So basically I got the scooter for, let's say, maybe 30, 40 quid. But the thing is that scooter is actually still in a pretty good shape, even that the previous owner didn't take a brilliant care out of it. He wasn't abusing it, don't get me wrong, but I got a scooter with a flat rear tire that was actually absolutely destroyed because he was using it on a flat for quite a while. Except for that, everything else is okay on a scooter. But there is one thing that I absolutely don't like about this scooter, is that the owner decided to replace the front stock fork with this cheap AliExpress fork that actually is really bad. This is supposed to have some kind of a suspension, but it doesn't. Actually, this fork is really bad. So, like, I don't know, can you see, but there's no suspension here at all. It's complete waste of money, to be honest, guys, and I wouldn't recommend you to do that at all. If you look at the wheel, you're going to see that the wheel is actually a little bit on an angle, and that this side of the suspension is much shorter than this side, and that's really bad. So that's another thing that I actually need to fix on this scooter. Except for that, everything else is actually supposed to be working honestly pretty fine. I did a range test, and I'll be honest, range was absolutely brilliant. Like, after 4 years, I honestly wasn't expecting to get over 30 kilometers on a single charge. I really wasn't. So that's great. Overall, a little bit of a work done on it, and that's it. But like for zipping around town, this should do an absolutely stunning job. Like, looking at the stem, one thing that I'm looking always is there any play? And this is rock solid. Like, there's no movement in here. So honestly, I think this is gonna stay. This will stay with me for quite a while.
Now, a couple of more things and why I actually got the Ninebot Max G30. So, my personal opinion that honestly Ninebot Max G30 is the best scooter ever made, especially if we are looking into commuter category, into category of the scooters that are like, between 500 and 1000 euros, and this would be actually quite close to 500 euros because basically you can get new ones for like 600-700 euros if you just follow up promotions and discounts on some websites. And what you pay and what you get, it can be better than it is. Honestly, they are being on the market now for quite a while. But really, except for punctures that are usually user error, there have been no problems at all. Like punctures and some fried controllers that were again caused by punctures and higher resistance, and that's it. Couple of cases of internal chargers dying, but that's all, honestly. So I was actually looking to get that one there for Croatia when I go there on holidays. And also, I actually got one here in Ireland, but it's still not ready for use. I need to sort out the battery, and I'm actually negotiating custom-made battery for that, for this one in Ireland, and that's gonna be actually probably a case for the one in Croatia because it is 4 years old, and I'm perfectly aware that that battery is not gonna last more than another year or maximum two, so it will need a new battery, but at the price tag that I paid for it, if I even get a custom built battery for it, that's still gonna be a brilliant job. And the battery is supposed to be 21 amp hour capacity, so it should do something like 50-60 kilometers per single charge at the 25 kilometer speed. So even if I leave it unlocked at 32, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get at least 45 kilometers on a single charge. Now, let me talk a little bit about the DJI NEO. So, I actually wanted to make a full review of using only DJI NEO because I'm trying to see what can I actually do with this drone. Because I honestly really like it. If it only came out a couple of months earlier, I probably wouldn't spend money on Insta360 X4 because I got it so I can get some of the other shots except for FPV. But this drone is actually doing a brilliant job. It doesn't have a perfect image. As you can see now here, I'm riding towards sun, something that I would actually advise you guys to avoid. You need to be careful in which direction you're flying, but like the sky doesn't look the best. The best would be actually to fly away from the sun or to record when the sun, around noon, when the sun is at the highest possible point. Also, follow track with the new firmware is working up to 32 kilometers per hour. Absolutely brilliant. Later you're gonna see a shot where I'm actually doing 32 kilometers and the drone is following with me without any problems at all. If you're using directional track that I was the first shot of this video today, then you would need to stick around 10-12 kilometers per hour. I would like maybe a little bit higher speed in directional track, but because the drone doesn't have any obstacle avoidance sensors, then you would risk it crashing it, especially in a area where there are lots of trees and things like that, like the where I was recording here at the Yarun Lake. But if it's clear, if you're somewhere on a I don't know racetrack, Cork racetrack, where you used to do a couple of videos where there's no trees, then yeah, you could definitely do it. But overall, like I got the Fly More combo version for like 350 quid. And if you're just starting maybe a YouTube channel and you don't have a high budget, that with a DJI Mic 2 that you can connect directly via Bluetooth to your phone, like you're not gonna spend crazy amount of money, but you're gonna get a nice setup to do nice videos. Just a drone on its own, 200 euros, only 10-minute flight. That's gonna be a bit hard to make a video in one go, but still, you can do it that way as well. Like I wasn't carrying controller with me. I was just using in drone in an AI mode, AI tracking mode, or manually flying it with my phone, and it did a pretty decent job. Yeah, I'm I'm absolutely happy. So here's that clip where I actually decided to go full throttle, 32 kilometers per hour. This was real 32 and it did job, no problem at all. but just a little bit later, you're not going to see that shot. It did lose me because I just did a little bit of a tight turn. And honestly, actually, I'm gonna leave a video in a video link in the video description down below. What actually got me to buy this drone? Like, first of all, the price tag of 200 euros was just super attractive, to be honest. But I saw actually a crash test video where the YouTuber, I don't remember who it was, actually flew it in a manual mode, and he was crushing it into a wall at 40 kilometers per hour. And the gimbal broke, but the drone actually was still flying. And yeah, by the way, let pedestrians cross the street. Be nice to other people in traffic. There are lots of people who hate scooters, and we don't need to make things even worse. So yeah, I think that's all. If I don't know, did I mention? So don't fly when it's cloudy, and try to fly when the sun, around noon, when the sun is at the highest possible point. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the footage.
So, anyways, guys, that's gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you maybe learned something. If you did, leave the thumbs up. If you have any video suggestions or ideas, leave them in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, again, comment section down below. Any interaction is going to help algorithm show this video to other viewers and help this YouTube channel to grow. Till next time, please stay safe out there and respect other road users. Bye bye.